So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Throw in. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Jordi Alba. Nesta attempts a clearance. Nice sequence of passes this. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stam is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Messi makes the interception. He's given the time to pick a pass. Over to the right flank. Lovely feet. And here's Beckham. Spread to the right. Hangs one. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Stam. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Jordi Alba. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bale. Maicon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Beckham goes down, but nothing given.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maicon. Vieira. Space for him to turn and look. Cleared away. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Messi powering forward here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
And it's Maicon. Oh, that's neat. And this is Beckham. Maicon. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's straight offside. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Maicon. Pirlo. Rooney. It's a searching pass. Spread neatly. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba is the guilty party there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, well played, well played.
Added time.
That's going to go a long way. Bale making good progress. Showing good feet. Now that looks a decent ball. That's going across goal. And he shoots! Goal! And there is your opener. And that is indeed the final act. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Vietnam just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I'd like to ask you to
There's
join
plenty
me
of
in
positives
wishing
to
our
take despite the
birthday
lead
boy
being
a
so
very
small,
special
Peter.
birthday.
I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Vietnam just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Vietnam currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, cracking effort.
Pirlo certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Bale driving forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckham goes short, and here's Beckham, swings it across, and that has been cleared.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in. Hoisted. Oh, greatly! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Rooney. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? They've won a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 19, Messi. Number 10,
Nice interception, well timed.
coming on the field.
Well, that's certainly more
Number
like it. They
20,
can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and
Platini.
quickly.
Number 8, Iniesta. Substitutions taking place.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
That could spell trouble. Decent chance! Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Pullet, looking for a runner.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, super ball! And this is Roberto Carlos, and a header! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Look at the space here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's really well manoeuvred. And that is a little undercooked. Played out towards the right wing. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's Hullet. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Not the most convincing of... Ah, he's given it away!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Thuram. Pirlo. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Beckham.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! And that's a good finish. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful.
And we're done. Vietnam are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Xabi Alonso receives it in a wide position. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It's out for a goal kick. Pirlo. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Rooney, and the through ball. Real chance here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Pirlo goes short. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Bale. He's had it taken off him. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a cute ball. Thuram looking to receive it in space. Chance, surely! Has a look and plays it forward. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Puskas! And that's another fine save.
Puskas really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van der Sar. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nesta makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Beckham. Maicon has the space to scheme. Rooney. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi, decent chance! There it is! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Xabi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham with the short one. And here's Beckham. Ball comes, towering header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham plays it short. Delivers the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Maicon's cross.
Well played and well cleared. Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that was nowhere near his best. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Bale gets into a good position. In towards the back stick. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Played towards the other side, and it's Bale. Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. Rooney, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Searching pass he's played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement. It
Vietnam
is now time for
up by one goal at the halfway point.
Tickets you were given when you were walking through the
Yeah, on the
gates.
face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Vietnam are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vietnam currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Bale. Nesta. And he's gone searching crossfield. Rooney. Now it's Puskas. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram. Now the cross. Xavi Alonso. Michael can see things others simply cannot. Now, can they get him away? Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Messi. Bale. That's going across. And a header! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Takes a shot! Superb from Puskas! A finish of true class! Back to within one! Interesting! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution.
Vietnam choosing to make the first change. Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's been played through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Nesta. Vietnam are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath.
Puskás! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Roberto Carlos, the man that is tenacity personified. Now it's Beckham. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking for the far post. Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Vieira. Rooney. Puskás looking to add to his goal.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing.
Oh, what has happened here? Thuram. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 11, Puskás. Number 10,
Roberto Carlos.
Rooney. Number 19, Messi.
That's
Coming on the
Beckham.
field, number
Distributed
20,
tidily.
El Hadji Diouf.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Number 15, Platini. Substitution in progress.
That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cantona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koller dominates aerially so often. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Cross to the back post. And that has been cleared. Oh, super ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Messi. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Stam wins the duel this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Very much into the last knockings. Koller. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's tidy. Driven in. Oh, good climb! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Vietnam have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactical. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. And he goes cross-field. Maicon. Now, can they get him away? Beckham. Cross goes in there. Getting up there! And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cruyff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And the finish! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff will... Can he finish? Vieira. And it's Maicon. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Jordi Alba proves too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Rooney. Over to the right flank. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Here comes another. He's rising! And there's a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vieira. He shifted it to the flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram is flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pirlo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nedved. Vieira. Approaching the half-hour mark. Nicely spread. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cruyff. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. It's a throw-in. Stam. Nesta. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Maicon. And he's had it nicked away. Nedved. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. Taken back almost at once. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nedved in the hunt and looking threatening. Look at the space here. Vieira. Chance, surely! Big moment! Massive goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has two. Manchester United have their lead.
Two
Quality ball.
has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Bale, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This possibly the last play of the half. Beckham with the short one. And here's Beckham. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And that has been slung wide. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Out towards the flank. And that's definitely not his best. Messi! And that's a good finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Thuram. Great vision. Oh, that's a very big chance for a shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again! Off the post. It's in. And the comeback is complete. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Vietnam with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Now it's Rooney. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Ferdinand. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. And this is Beckham. Space for him to turn and look. And a header! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great head.
Decent chance! And a neat finish. And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's hoisted clear. Has to go back here. Bale. Bale receives it in a good position. Terrific effort! It's a goal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Nedved. Now he's off and running. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Oh, they could break here. Oh, good read. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nedved tries to pass it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vietnam have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third corner of the game.
Rooney. Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
They've played it short.
Number 22.
And here's Beckham.
Nedved.
Here it is. Towering
Number
header.
13,
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Coming on the field.
In once
Number
more.
32.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 7, Cantona. Number 8, Iniesta. Number 15.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitution.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Tevez. Well timed, excellent interception. Pirlo. Nesta cuts it out. That's an imaginative pass. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Lahm has the space to... Impressive jump! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Cantona. And it's Zanetti. For Iniesta. Can he get it through? Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. That has not gone well. Now it's Cantona. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tevez. Looking to play him in. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thuram claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Now who's going to be first to this? No, he's not getting past him there.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
Vieira. Well, that pass isn't the best. Stam.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jordi Alba receives it in a wide position. Maicon. Looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Stam. Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Beckham. Chance here to counter. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That's going wide left. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nesta. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nedved. Nedved. Oh, this is a great position. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, important interception. Not the most accurate pass. That's Nedved. And it's Messi. Bale has a look and plays it forward. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Oh, good climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Searching pass he's played there. Space for him to turn and look. Cross needs to be good. Towering header! Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in once more. He leaps for it! Now, this could be a chance.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Vieira. No, he's not getting any further than that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
It's Ibrahimovic!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Cruyff, can he finish? Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece.
Well, what a great goal from a great player. An absolutely glorious strike, just when no one expected it. A real mood changer right on half-time too. Now, all of a sudden, they're going into the break on a real high.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions.
Getting up there! It's a quick ball upfield. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Jordi Alba spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rooney. Maicon. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So what can they make of this? Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's gone back to the keeper. Check, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Rooney. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now, can they get him away? Maicon.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now here's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi, rapid and full of intent. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries to play it through. And this is Beckham. Impressive jump. And it's in. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10, Rooney.
So we have movement on
Number
both
14,
benches.
Johan Cruyff.
It's starting to look very interesting,
Number
this.
22,
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how
Number
badly they want to win
19,
this.
Messi.
And this is Hullet.
Coming on the field.
This
number
is intriguing.
32,
Next goal,
Tevez.
critical.
Number
Well, a
7,
goal either way at this
Cantona.
stage would qualify
Number
as a
8,
steal.
Iniesta.
Played it back.
Number 15,
Beckham
Platini.
cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Roberto Carlos looking to receive it in space. Platini looking to be a menace in the
There
final
will be 1
third.
minute added time.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Beckham. And that has been slung wide. Delivers with whip. Tries to get it clear. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Beckham. Thuram. Maicon. Good ball, good take. Pirlo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Maicon. And this is Beckham. Maicon picks it up now. He's rising! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that is a little undercooked. Nesta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. Now it's Rooney. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Great chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle.
Manchester United have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. This is a promising build-up. Cruyff. Now it's Rooney. It's Rooney! Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's a good foray he's making. He is through here. Looks across and plays it in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's Beckham. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, good climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale. Oh, it's played into the area.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Zanetti. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's tidy. Vietnam have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Maicon. He's on it, can he get away? That's a good ball out wide. Delivers with... He leaps for it! And no mistake! And again they hit the front! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam leading now. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maicon picks it up out wide. Vieira tries to clear. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And so the action is resumed.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and...
Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Maicon. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Beckham has it out wide and in space. And that has been cleared. And here's Beckham. Vieira. And here's Bale. An instinctive delivery. Cleared without hesitation. And he's gone backward here. Maicon has the space to scheme. Terrific effort! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And we have our very first corner. Plays the ball back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, well played, well played. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Vieira. It's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maicon. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Beckham. Nedved. Nuno Mendes. Some really good ball movement. Now this could be a chance. And it's Messi. Real chance! Off the post! Vieira. What a throw in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Messi. Number 22, Nedved.
Nuno Mendes.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Ferdinand is a
Number
man.
10,
Could be danger here.
Rooney.
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 15,
Roberto
Platini.
Carlos.
Number 8, Iniesta.
Gullit.
Number 7,
And it's
Cantona.
Beckham.
Number 9,
Great work on the
Cristiano
overlap.
Ronaldo. Substitution.
And a header! Oh no, what has happened here? And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. Played in with purpose. Beckham. And it's Roberto Carlos. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Beckham. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Gullit. Oh, that's a little loose. Vieira. That's a little off target. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last 5 minutes. It's a promising position. Drives it. Towering header! It's in! They are playing them off the park. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pirlo. Here's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Beckham with the... Getting up there! And that is high. Stam. Pirlo. And it's Vieira. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Nedved. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham goes short. Cross needs to be... A header! He's scored! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Vitinha. Oh, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital... And the keeper's given it away. Cruyff! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Cruyff. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. That's going across goal. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pass has gone astray. Jordi Alba. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Nedved. Nesta. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Jordi Alba. Strong running down that left flank. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Zanetti. Vieira. Jordi Alba caresses it through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Beckham. Looking to play him in. Dink through. It's a great ball. And he's certainly onside here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Messi plays it short. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nedved gets into a good position. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Jordi Alba, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Vieira. It's Thuram. And it's Beckham. Oh, good spread. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nesta, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. And it's Vieira. Nedved. This might spell danger. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break it's one each. And so the action is resumed. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
And this is Messi, in by Messi. And that's the keeper's ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Stam. To Jordi Alba. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Nedved. Nicely spread. Drills one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. Can he get it through?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rooney. Now it's Messi. Maldini wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. And this is Beckham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, great leap! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff, and he's chosen to go back. It's a promising position. Oh, good-looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Oh, it's a great ball here. Lahm receives it. He's rising! Oh, good finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next...
Terrific effort! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And here's Platini, and he's picked it up out wide. The cross, not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's only too happy to take that back.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Vietnam have been handed a game-changing chance. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to...
Chance! It's in! Deep into injury time! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United give themselves a... Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 4 added minutes on the board. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Pullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Jordi Alba, tries to dink it through. It's a goal kick. Threads one in. Bale. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out wide. Aimed at the far side. Terrific effort! Oh, it's hit the post! Lobbed in behind. Lofted in. And the keeper beats it away. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years.
Nedved! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stam. Out towards the flank. Driving forward. He is through here! Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vietnam have a free kick. Nedved gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Over to the other side. That has not gone well. Maicon gets into a good position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Pings in across. Getting up there! He's beaten, and he's stuck it away! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's having a shot! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vieira. And it's Bale. Can he get it through?
Nesta. To Jordi Alba. Pirlo. Nedved. Jordi Alba. Pirlo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Stam. Nedved. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Jordi Alba delivers. Nesta tries to clear. Messi. Messi. Maicon. Beckham. Maicon has it out wide and in space. Corner number 2 then. Beckham with the short one. And here's Beckham. And that's been intercepted. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Zanetti. Now it's Rooney. Cristiano Ronaldo proves too strong. And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. And that is masterful defending. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Cruyff. Nedved. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please turn your attention to the
Let's
screen
look back
for
on the first
information
45
provided
minutes.
by the
Well,
local
both
police.
sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Vietnam have their third corner. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Now here's the delivery. Czech deals with that nice and simple.
Vietnam clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale. Played in. Towering header! Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. That's Vieira. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira. Lovely pass, but can he... It's Rooney! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Manchester United leading now. In towards the back stick. Stam gets it away. So their fourth corner of the game. Beckham plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Beckham, space for him to turn and look. Lovely bit of skill. Maicon's cross.
Well, it's definitely...
Oh, terrible pass. Jordi Alba. And here's Beckham. Jordi Alba gets over and intercepts. Nice sequence of passes, this. And this is Hullet. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Zanetti. Platini. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini looking to receive it in space. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Beckham. It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to retrieve it. And that's aimed into... And a header! And a truly agonising miss.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 22, Nedved. Number 15, Platini. Coming
Jordi
on the
Alba.
field, number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nesta.
Number 7, Cantona.
And Jordi Alba.
Number 8, Iniesta.
Pirlo.
Number 19, Messi.
And it's Vieira. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
He leaps for it! Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good vision. Cantona has the space to scheme. Driven in. Out of play for a goal kick. Hullet. Into the last 5 minutes. That's Vieira. Spread out to the left. And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. This could be their final throw of the dice.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Beckham goes short. And here's Beckham.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
In it comes. Big chance! And it's in! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Those of you making
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the